Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anne of Reinforcement Club. Today, we are going to talk about why willpower is not enough. Now, willpower is your drive, your determination, your ability to resist temptation, and control yourself from this short-term or temporary gratification, because you are for the long haul. You are for long term. For example, you can use willpower when you want to wake up at 5 o'clock regularly to exercise, eat your breakfast, and start your day. Like if you want to work on a project, if you are work at home, so you want to start 5 because it's really hard for you to do your workouts if it's beyond 12 noon. So not much willpower that time. So you want to start your day with a workout because that's the hardest thing to do for you. And you did it. That's willpower. If you want to refrain from eating sweets because your doctor told you to at least minimize eating chocolates or any high carbohydrate foods because you are in your sugar is in a borderline. So you just say no. No, for the first day or second day, no, I'm not eating sweets because my blood sugar is borderline. I am pre-diabetic. So you say no. That's a willpower. Or when you are in a committed relationship and somebody in the office likes you and you feel that, you know, she's kind of seducing you, but you got this natural instinct that no, I stick to my relationship. That's a willpower. Or you naturally don't drink or smoke, and you it's your first day in school as a teenager, and you see this kind of cool looking kids, but kind of you don't know that if you ever can trust them. So you just simply know, I don't want to be your friend. That is willpower. Your ability to say no to things that goes beyond your boundaries or breaks your boundary. That's some kind of disrespecting you. Like you just simply no to things that kind of make you feel disrespected. So that's willpower. Your self-control. Now, here's the catch. Willpower isn't really reliable. It doesn't it's not its work is not 24/7. Willpower is not available all the time. You can't call willpower, hey, I need you to say, this is really a good looking person. I need willpower now because I want to resist this temptation. You can't call your willpower like that. It's not there all the time. Sometimes willpower has its own timing. So that's the catch. For example, yeah, there you go. You want to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. All right. But you were tired and wrecked a day before. And it's winter and you love to have cuddles early morning. And then when the alarm sound, when alarm goes there at 5 o'clock, and you just press snooze, and then there's some kind of inner voice inside your head is telling you, look, you deserve a break. It's cold outside. It's nice to be just under the blanket. Get more cuddle. Don't get up. So that's your inner voice. That's ego. That's your inner bitch, right? Telling you, no, it's all right. It's all right if you missed the workout today. If you missed doing things that you said you're going to do, it's all right. So that's your inner bitch telling you inside your head, your ego. So another thing is, again, the other situation I told you a while ago, like you were told not to eat sweets, to refrain from eating sweets, but whenever you go to the office, gosh, there's always, or most of the time, there are chocolates, cakes, gosh. And when you go home, your favorite chocolates are there in the fridge or in the living room. Anywhere you look at home, there are options, so much options offering you to just pick your choice and then eat them because this is sweet. So another situation, like when you are in a committed relationship, but you hang out with this office mate who likes you all the time or most of the time. What are you going to do with that willpower if you don't know how to set boundaries? If you don't know how to avoid it? Because there will come a time that, this willpower just drop. And another thing, when you naturally don't drink or smoke, but you want to be one of the coolest friends or guys in the campus, and they're telling you, look, you need to smoke because we're smoking, and once you do this, you'll be one of us. You'll be one of us, one of our pals. And sometimes this peer pressure will lead you to do some terrible things like stealing, or I don't know, just it's the start of things that you've never done before that could probably make your life terrible. Willpower, it actually creates an extraordinary changes in our lives. You can see this in people. You can witness this in people who are fighting cancer, and they're trying to be strong, talk to themselves, meditate, to really go through the treatment and therapy to fight cancer. And then after like 2 3 years, they're cancer free. They were able to make it, and that also involves willpower. That's the power of willpower. And those people who have startups, successful people who've done startups, who didn't receive salary for 2 to 4 years while building their company. I'm talking about the owner. And then after 4 years, their company booms. Even though they don't have a salary in that span of time. I'm talking about the owners, the startup operators. They're giving salaries to their employees, but they don't take salaries for themselves because they believe that their company will really succeed to the highest level, and that takes time to grow. And then there you go. That involves willpower. You can also observe the power of this so-called willpower from people who have a terrible childhood or dark pasts, like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Winston Churchill, Martin Luther King Jr., Richard Branson, and more. Why? How in the world that they were able to make it? You are not a flop, okay? Even me and all of us experience a drop of willpower. You're not alone. And sometimes willpower fall off. Nobody's perfect. But do you know what successful people do? There you go. They actually strengthen their willpower. The best thing you can do, first and foremost, is change your environment. Make your environment conducive and favorable for the kind of change that you aim. Get enough sleep. So when your doctor told you not to eat, to refrain from eating sweets, so no sweets at home, no sweets budget for groceries, no more. Just fruits, because you want to change. So changing your environment, so no more sweets anywhere at home. And in the office, you try to stay away from the office if you can. Or you just you voluntarily just keep those sweets inside a drawer yourself. You also have to set your boundaries. Like if somebody's seducing you, just say no. Look, no, I'm in a committed relationship. And as much as possible, this is actually crucial. Stay away, avoid it. Because it's easier to avoid temptation than to fight it. Because because willpower wears off in some point in the day. You can't rely on it. And don't hang out with people who cannot control what they eat. So just choose for your friends. Choose the healthy friends who can take you as you are. You don't need to. You don't really. Technically, you don't need to drink and smoke to be cool. There are many ways to be cool, or just love yourself and think that you are. Consider yourself as the coolest person that you've ever met. Be your own best friend, and you can find your best friends who are good for you. Externally, stay away from those people who are bad influence. You can also practice mindfulness. All right, meditation, yeah. Some people do this. Or reflection, yeah, I do this. Like, what have I done for the entire day that really hits me? What have I learned from my day's activity, and how can I improve? I do this every day before I sleep. And again, because of drop of willpower, sometimes there are days wherein I am actually totally in bed because I have no time anymore to reflect. I'm tired. Some people also do reflection or journal to really challenge themselves to improve, to work on new things, to keep the brain active. And also another way to strengthen your willpower is to get support from others, sorry. Or if you need to see a therapist, why not? It's fine and it's normal. You want to help yourself, you want to improve. Just just don't think about what other people say. This is your life, your decision. Mind your own business. You are the only one who knows yourself well. And the best tip ever. Do the most difficult task in the day first while your willpower is still high. So this is something personal. Some people have a strong willpower, very active brain and mind and body between 8 to 12 in the afternoon. Some people can do anything between 10 to 2 in the afternoon. So pick your time. And in the most part, do not listen to your inner voice, to your ego, to your inner bitch who's telling you, who's tempting you. You have no temptation outside. It's just yourself inside your head telling you, look, you're tired. You deserve a break. Look, finish your task first. It's not you who's telling you to cancel what you do. Because when you are really on something in the long haul, you really have to go for it. You finish the job. The things that are telling us our inner bitch, our inner voice inside our head, this is our ego. It is natural to us because our brain will keep us safe and comfortable. And since we want to increase our comfort zone, which is what we are currently doing, the brain is telling us to stop. But if you resist that and you still do what you have to do, your comfort zone starts to expand. So that's how it works. And if you're really serious about, you know, changing your life, building good habits, and when you it's also useful to build good habits so that you are always in control of your willpower. And somehow, some way, as much as possible, say no to your inner bitch, to your inner voice. If you really, again, sorry about a thing that I've mentioned a while ago. If you're really serious about building good habits, I would recommend reading a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear and Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. And you can also find more self-help books, which could be your favorite, because for me that's mine. So I'm just sharing this to you. So once again, this is Anne of Reinforce Me Club telling you, you don't lose, you either win or lose. You either win or learn. So thank you very much for your time and have a lovely day again.